Hello, welcome to the Roy Rogers YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. Alright, today let's go ahead and take a look at the bracket. Uno, dos, tres. This is a battle rotation tournament. So, alright, so this is the final bracket. Let's go and scroll down a little bit. So there are the opponents here: Shark Machine Gun, AXLK Ghost, the Beldam Master, Mano Kumu Game, Rock Kamimi, Seabat, Call Dubstep, Enchantor, Matthew MLG, Dave N, Lorenzo, and LX Score and Efron. Alright. So K9 XL is going to be doing roll call now. Shark Machine Gun and AXLK Ghost are going to stand at the middle table and they're going to be dueling. And we'll be right back. Please stay tuned to the Roy Rogers YouTube channel for further tournament commentary. Alright, turn number 1. Shark Machine Gun vs AXLK Ghost. Alright, and it started to rain. Alright, turn number 1. Turn number 1. Alright. Coppletops should be able to get a speed boost due to the ability Swift Swim. Sharpedo may be in danger, depending on how fast this Gengar is, but I think this Gengar is pretty fast. Aqua Jet. Ooh, Rock Slide. Sharpedo is going to faint off of that. All right. Woo. All right. So Cursula flinched, but man, Coppletops also fainted as well. So there we go. All right, Lucario. By the way, this is the first battle, first triple battle recorded in Roy Rogers news history. Well, I mean the first one competitively speaking. I think this may be the first trio battle that I've ever recorded, period. So, yeah. This is a pretty remarkable event, but there we go. I do think that XLK Ghost is going to win this match. All right. Hitmonchan's Fire Punch is not good enough for to make a dent in Ferrothorn. But Ferrothorn did get burned though, but I just don't think it's really I don't think it's a good enough dent to really make much of a difference. Alright, Venomoth and what's the other? Oh, actually Venomoth is the only Pokemon left. Alright. I don't think Shark Machine Gun is going to get out of this alive. Well, at least his Pokemon won't. I do think that that XLK Ghost is going to win this match. Alright. XLK Ghost has been defeated. GG. Alright, turn number 1. I didn't have to say we'll be right back because there was a battle south of Gillen that just started. So there we go. Dugtrio has the ability Arena Trap, which means Lorenzo cannot switch. Now, I don't know what Gengar is going to Gengar is probably going to do Giga Drain if it can on that Dugtrio. Dugtrio is pretty pretty dangerous to have around. All right. Yeah. Mamoswine did Earthquake, but there we go. And Mamoswine fainted. All right. So who is next? All right. Aerodactyl. All right, here comes Gengar. And Salamence. So, there we go. Lorenzo's making a little bit of a dent in Dave N's team. Now, maybe this might change as the match continues, but Lorenzo right now is in a really good position. It depends on who's faster. As far as the Gengars are concerned, if Lorenzo's faster, then he may be able to pull a knockoff with this. Knockout. There we go, knockout. With the Shadow Ball, assuming that Shadow Ball is crit. I don't know if a Shadow Ball without a crit is good enough to knock out the Gengar. I don't know which Gengar is faster. Alright. So, Salamence is gonna... Alright, Salamence is gonna be knocked out. And Dave N did knock out. Did knock out Lorenzo's Gengar. Scald! Oh, does it burn? Does it burn? No, it doesn't. All right. Good boy. So, Scotland. This is probably the first time that I've ever seen a comp Scotland in all my competitive videos. This is probably the first recorded comp Scotland. There we go. I wonder what Lorenzo's going to do here. Lorenzo could do a multitude of things. He could crunch the Gengar. Alright, so Golduck is going to be doing Protect. Venusaur is going to also do Protect. And I don't know if Gengar is going to do Protect as well. Nope. Gengar might be knocked out from this. Alright. So Good Boy did Wild Charge. I'm assuming that Wild Charge was aimed directly at Golduck. think Lorenzo kind of wants a flinch hacks here. And he does not get a flinch. But I do think that he is on track to winning this match. Alright. Yeah, so, I do have to see that that Scotland is going to do either Ice Fang or Fire Fang. I don't know if it has Ice Fang or full Fire Fang. I don't know. I mean, it might. Well, Scotland has returned. I don't know why Venusaur did a leech seed on Aerodactyl, but alright. So Aerodactyl is going to switch into T-Tar. T-Tar is going to start up a Sandstorm, and then ooh, Sword Stance, nice. Aerodactyl is going to come in. Alright. So, I do think that Lorenzo is going to take this match, and as of right now, both Pokemon are kind of Aerodactyl and Tyranitar. I do think that both Pokemon are trying to distract Venusaur, so that way, say, Excadrill can get maximum boosts. But I do think that Lorenzo is going to, yep, he got maximum attack. Now he's +6. He did about 3 Sword Stances. This was kind of a perfect opportunity because Venusaur was kind of distracted. So there we go. I do think that that Venusaur is going to be a very difficult Pokemon to deal with, but I do think that Lorenzo has the necessary tools to complete it. Alright, so now he's +6, so it's Lorenzo has a pretty strong core. T-Tar, Aerodactyl, and Excadrill. You cannot ask for a better trio. All 3 Pokemon benefit from the sand. Although Aerodactyl I don't see too much anymore. Because Aerodactyl doesn't really have the best attack. I mean, the attack set used to be good, but Gen 5 kind of made Aerodactyl just a little bit outclassed a little bit. Gen 5 kind of outclassed Aerodactyl with other Pokemon, but every now and then you might see Aerodactyl make an appearance, but it's not going to be too often. So, the Rock Slide. It's, this battle has been completed. GG. Alright, we're going to be right back. Please stay tuned to the War Rogers YouTube channel for further tournament commentary. Turn number 1, XLK Ghost vs Malkins. This is round 2, so this is doubles. Round 1 was triples. So there we go. All right. So this is doubles, and I assume that Pelipper made this battle a little moist with its ability Drizzle. So there we go. It is currently raining. Although I have seen the duo Gengar and Metagross before a long time ago, but I remember seeing that duo. Blissey is going to come in. What is Gengar going to do? That is the question. Gengar is going to be doing Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt is not going to be very effective against Bliss. Oh, I mean, it's good. It's normally effective, but it's But Blissey has a really good special defense stats, so Blissey can tank Thunderbolts, and yeah. All right. So XLK Ghost vs Mulkins. Blissey is going to switch into P. Sherman. All right. Gengar is going to be doing Protect, and Metagross is going to be doing Earthquake. All right. There we go. Gengar is going to switch into Tentacruel. And the spikes. Or not the spikes, sorry. I think those were rocks, if I remember correctly. Metagross, nice. I think Metagross has set up some. Now he's setting up some Leech Seeds, but I remember before he set up some Stealth Rocks. Yep, he did. All right. Metagross might switch or might not switch. I think Metagross might be able to handle. Well, I think that Metagross may want to stay around to try to knock out either Blissey or Ferrothorn, assuming that the Blissey is gonna. All right, so Metagross is gonna switch into Marowak, and Blissey's gonna switch into Caesar. This match is pretty intense, folks. Pretty intense. Tentacruel is going to be doing a Scald on that Fortress. Not Fortress, sorry, Ferrothorn. Alright, so Ferrothorn is going to be laying down some spikes here. So let's see here. XLK Ghost, I think he's going to, alright, so Tentacruel's going to be doing Protect, and Caesar's going to be doing U-Turn. Caesar's going to switch into Pelipper. Marowak is going to be doing Earthquake. The only one that's going to be affected by that is Ferrothorn, since Tentacruel protected itself. Ferrothorn laid down the second layer of spikes. Will Ferrothorn go for the third layer? Going once, going twice. Will there be a third layer? Marowak protects itself. Hurricane. Gyro Ball. Although I don't think that Ferrothorn appreciates being burned. Alright. So Pelipper is going to switch into Scizor. Ferrothorn is going to go into Gengar. So I think this is going to be a little bit complicated here. So there we go. Ice Beam going to hit, but Bulbarang is not going to hit since Gengar has the ability to levitate. I do think that both opponents here are trying to find each other's weaknesses at this point. Now, I don't know if, yeah, so Gengar is going to be doing Sludge Wave, which is not going to affect Scizor since Scizor is Steel. And we have the first knockout on the 8th turn, which is going to be Marowak. Scizor is going to be doing the U-turn. I think AXLK Ghost is happy to not deal with a burn. So Scizor is going to switch into Ferrothorn. So who is next? And there was another knockout here, Tentacruel. So there we go. There we go. So who is next? Is it going to be Metagross and Gengar, or will it be Metagross and a mystery Pokemon, or Gengar and a mystery Pokemon? Or will both mystery Pokemon come into the field? I think MKNS is trying to plot out his strategy here, but one of his mystery Pokemon has been exposed, and the other one has been exposed. Hitmontop and Tyranitar. Tyranitar started up a Sandstorm, and Hitmontop, just for good measure, intimidated both opponents. Which means that Gengar and Ferrothorn have -1 attack, although Ferrothorn, with that burn, that attack stat is in peril with Ferrothorn. Alright. So T-Tar is going to do Crunch, and that's going to be the first knockout on AXLK Ghost's side. Alright. So Ferrothorn is not going to appreciate the burn here. Alright. Pelipper is going to make it rain, which means that T-Tar may switch out. Maybe. I don't know. T-Tar is going to be doing Crunch, which is not going to knock out, but it did do it did make a dent in Pelipper. And Pelipper is in the red, and Hitmontop knocked out Ferrothorn. Alright, so who is next? Caesar. Caesar may try to do superpower. I think Malkins is kind of predicting that. So he took away his T-Tar, but Caesar's Bullet Punch is quite deadly. Hurricane. Yeah, I didn't see Hitmontop surviving that. Okay. I think it's time for my calculations. So there is an 80% chance right now that AXLK Ghost is going to take the match. 80%. All right. Let's see here. Bullet Punch. T-Tar is going to faint, and now the only Pokemon left is Metagross. I don't think Malkins is going to make it. Scald is going to be very, very deadly. There is an 80... Actually, let me go and modify that. 90% chance that that XLK Ghost is going to take the match. 90%. Things could change, but looking at the match, it doesn't look good for Malkins. Scald is going to knock out Metagross, and AXLK Ghost is going to be MKNS. GG. All right. GG. And we're going to be right back. Please stay tuned to the War Rogers News channel for further tournament commentary. All right, we are back. The Beldum Master vs. Ron Axe. All right. Nice Focus Blast. All right. Knockoff. Nice. The Beldum Master is knocking some items off. Oh, nice. Scald. with the burn. Conkeldurr, no, this one's probably Guts, so there we go. I think Roxas is, well, I think Roxas was trying to make Conkeldurr have status, so there we go. Ah, nice. Dugtrio's coming in. Arena Trap, but the Beldum Master had his Dugtrio knocked out due to that Drain Punch doing a massive amount of raw power due to Conkeldurr having the ability Guts and being burned. And yeah, that's pretty much a dangerous setup. So Gengar is going to trick Conkeldurr. Wow. I don't think this Gengar is going to make it. Milotic is going to come in. Milotic is going to switch into Gengar. Conkeldurr is going to switch into Tentacruel. Now, does Roxas's Tentacruel have knockoff? Ooh, Toxic Spikes. Nice. Tyranitar is going to come in. All right. Wow. And those Toxic Spike. Sorry, no, not Toxic Spike. Sorry, Rapid Spin. There we go. Hippowdon might do an Earthquake here. Hippowdon has some really good bulk. Look at that bulk. It has a 108 HP, 112 attack, 118 defense. Special defense is a little bit, it's all right, but it's not the best. But yeah. So T-Tar might switch predicting Earthquake, or T-Tar may do Protect, or substitute to scout the Hippowdon. All right. Ferrothorn is going to switch, predicting a possible superpower. Volcarona is going to come in, and instead Caesar's going to be doing U-turn. All right. Ouch. That flame body is pretty harmful. I think that Caesar is going to switch into Milotic, possibly. All right. Real? Oh. So someone probably sent me some mail. I probably need to check it during the break, but meanwhile, I'm going to be spectating the match a little bit. Alright. Tentacruel. There are some Volcarona variants that run Sidekick, but there are some other variants of Volcarona that don't have tools for Tentacruel, so yeah. Scald. All right. Tentacruel has been a little popular in the in comp these days. I guess part of the reason why Tentacruel is popular is because of the fact that it has Scald, and Tentacruel can also take a lot of abuse, so there we go. Alright. So Scald. Both Tentacruels are going to do Scald, but I think one of them. Are they? I think they're going to stay around. There we go. Will both opponents PP stall each other? I don't think the Beldum Master is really faring out too well. I mean, the Beldum Master can still make a comeback, but it's a little difficult at this point. All right. So my Milotic is going to come in, and Tentacruel is going to Scald. Alright. Seems almost like almost all the water types have Scald. Scald is a really good move because it can burn Pokemon, so there we go. Tentacruel is going to faint, and Roxas is kind of zeroing in on the Beldum Masters party here. I think he's zeroing in a little bit. Hippowdon is gonna come in, but Hippowdon is quite bulky, but I don't know if Hippowdon can take a Scald from a Tentacruel. Yeah, I didn't think that Tentacruel would do enough to knock out Hippowdon. Hippowdon is a really good tank. Alright, this is round 3, so round 3 is singles, and round 4 is going to be triples, so there you go. Right after this match, we may be able to spectate a triples. Next match, we can spectate the triples. All right. So Caesar is going to be doing superpower here, which is going to lower down attack and defense. Milotic is going to come in. Ooh, those toxic spikes. I assume that both matches. I assume that both Pokemon here are trying to stall out each other. The Beldum Master, I think, is punching in some calculations. Alright, so Tentacruel knocked off Milotic's leftovers, which means that Milotic, I think, is going to be heavily reliant on Recover. But things are not looking so hot for the Beldum Master. Alright, the Leech Seed. Nilotic is going to have some health sapped, and Ferrothorn is going to recover a little bit. Nilotic is going to try to do Ice Beam, and Ferrothorn is going to be doing the Power Whip, which is going to be deadly. Alright. Is it time? Is it time? Beldum Master, I think, is not really looking so good. Hippowdon may come in. I'm going to predict that Hippowdon is going to be doing Earthquake here. Ferrothorn is going to be coming in. Earthquake. Nice. I'm not too sure. I think Hippowdon is faster. I could be wrong. Yeah, Hippowdon is faster. Ferrothorn is pretty slow, so there we go. The reason why Ferrothorn is slow is because a lot of Ferrothorn run a Gyro Ball, and the slower you are, the more damage you can do to your opponent. I do think that Hippowdon may try to do Earthquake. There we go. Ferrothorn is going to be going into Tentacruel here. Ice Fang. All right. Tentacruel is going to switch into Reunculus. I think that Roxas's team can easily counter the Beldum Master's Pokemon. I'm gonna have to say that there's about an 80% probability right now that Roxas is going to win this match. 80%. So Scizor is going to be coming in. Scizor does not appreciate the burn. Tentacruel is going to wall off Scizor. Tentacruel can handle a lot of Scizor's punishment. And I do think actually, now it's 95% of a probability that Roxas is going to win this match. 95%. And that number is only going to increase. Now it's 99.9% of a chance that Roxas is going to win this match. So I think that Tentacruel is going to be doing this. Alright, so Tentacruel is going to be doing Scald to finish off the Caesar. And GG. Alright, GG. Alright, we're going to be right back. Please stay tuned to the War Rogers News channel for further tournament commentary. Alright, the semi-finals. AXLK Ghost vs Rock's Ass. Okay. Turn number 1. So Pelipper probably made it rain, so Koppeltop's Swift Swim should be able to activate. Here's a question. All right. Oh wow. Huh. Trick room. Right. Oops, there we go. Glaceon. I've not seen a Glaceon in triples. Alright. I'm assuming that the Glaceon probably has something to handle certain Pokemon here. Wild Charge is going to Oko Koppeltop's Shadow Ball is going to knock out Gengar, and Hurricane is going to dent Jellicent a little bit, but not too much. Jellicent's a pretty good tank in OU. I mean, I was thinking of certain things, like what would be a good counter to Jellicent. Jellicent to me is pretty powerful. Yeah, you have to figure out ways how to play around it, but it is very, very powerful and very, very dangerous. Lucario. Alright. So there's a Gyro Ball. I'm just gonna make a minor dent in Blissey, but not really too much. Blissey's gonna be doing Flamethrower against Glaceon. Let's see, will Glaceon tank it? Yes. I don't know if this Lucario is physically or specially built. And there are some Lucario that are mixed variants. So so Lucario here. I just wanted to say that that Lucario is going to be quite OP here. All right, so let's go ahead and. All right, so Snorlax decided to do Rock Slide there. Alright, recover. Jellicent is going to recover here. Hyper Voice. Glaceon is not going to survive that. Lucario is going to move to the center. And Camerupt is going to come in. I can see why Roxas runs Camerupt, because Camerupt has the move Eruption, which can hit all three of the Pokemon. So there we go. And if Camerupt decides to do an Eruption, then it's going to be super effective against two of the Pokemon present. Now it's only going to be super effective against one of the Pokemon. Alright, Pelipper is going to faint. Not really looking too good for Fraxel Ghost here. Lucario, I think, is going to be knocked out by Camerupt here, especially since the rain has been stopped. I think that Lucario has a few options. Lucario can either try to do close combat against Snorlax, or could try to knock out Camerupt. Camerupt is probably one of the biggest threats in Roxas' team here. The only one that's really going to be hit is Snorlax. And Jellicent decided to put the Trick Room back, which means that Lucario is going to be at an instant disadvantage, might even be knocked out here by Camerupt, and I do think that Roxas is going to take the match. Probably like an 80 to 90% probability at this point. Jellicent is going to go directly into Cofagrigus, and oh man, Lucario is going to try to do Extreme Speed and try to knock out that Camerupt, but Camerupt is probably going to make Lucario faint here. Alright, so now there's a 99.9% chance. 9.9% chance that Roxas is going to win this match. 99%. Sorry, 99.9%. So, there we go. Alright. Roxas has defeated At Axel Ghost. Alright, GG. Alright, so we're gonna be right back. Please stay tuned to the War Rogers Jr. channel for further tournament commentary. Alright, the finals match. Zico Dark vs Roxas. Alright, turn number 1. And a shiny Hydrogon to start us off, folks. Alright. Alright. By the way, K9XL, congratulations for your leadership for War Rogers Incorporated. Thank you very much. You make the brand look really, really good. Okay. Also, thank you, Jerry Zoo, for the mail. All right. Finals match. So, what is going to happen? Gyarados might try to do a sub, or Gyarados may switch. We don't know. So Amogus is going to be doing Rage Powder. Dark Pulse is going to hit the Amogus, but the taunt. Ooh. And Jellicent with the Trick Room. All right, Trick Room Jellicent. Quite OP. All right. So now Jellicent and Amogus are the fastest Pokemon on the field here. Alright. Reverse. Reverse the speed. Alright. Man. I don't think that Amogus can do Rage Powder because of the taunt. Hitmontop is going to Intimidate here. I don't know if Jellicent is going to switch or not. I predict that Jellicent may switch due to Hydreigon and with the Dark Pulse. Alright. Will Ice Beam knock out? No, it won't. But it will freeze. Crunch! Alright. So... super effective. But what is going to happen here? Hitmontop may try to do a close combat against Hydreigon, since Hydreigon is also Dark type. So there we go. Jellicent is going to go into Snorlax. And Gyarados is going to be going into Hitmontop. Alright. Hitmontop is going to Intimidate Snorlax and Roxas's Hitmontop. And Hydreigon is going to switch into Genlink. Genlis, I think I said that right. Okay. So, I assume that Snorlax may switch, predicting a possible close combat. Snorlax may switch into Jellicent, or something that may be able to withstand a close combat from Hitmontop. So, well, there we go. I think that Zico Dark is kind of punching in some calculations, and Roxas is going to be punching in some calculations as well. Turn number 4. Alright. There we go. I think that the Roxas is trying to think of possible situations. And I think that the Roxas is taking action accordingly. Snorlax is going to switch into Jellicent. And Mach Punch. Emolgus. And Scald. Ooh. I'm not too sure if Hydro Gun's gonna... Yeah, it's gonna thaw out. That was a nice play by Zico Dark. That was a nice play. So I think that the Roxas is going to be punching in some calculations, and may switch. There we go. Hitmontop is going to switch into Gyarados, which is going to intimidate both Jellicent and Emolgus. I think Emolgus is going to be doing Rage Powder. There we go. And there's the Dark Pulse. This Gyara has Taunt, and it may have Crunch, I don't know. But Ferrothorn is going to come in here. Alright, Spore, nice. So Gyarados cannot use Taunt. Which means that Gyarados is continually going to be Rage Powdered. Although that does come at a risk. Is Emolgus going to survive a possible Crunch from Gyarados? Alright. Gyarados is asleep, so there we go. Emolgus is trying to aim Ferrothorn's Power Whips towards itself, so there we go. So Emolgus is trying to aim Ferrothorn's Power Whips towards itself. So yeah, so Emolgus is gonna try to take those Power Whips. Gyro Ball. Ooh. Belly Drum. Not really the thing you want on this. The thing you don't really want Snorlax to have. I mean, if you're the opponent that's facing against the Snorlax's Belly Drum, you would not want that to happen. Oh man. Hitmontop. Better be the cure for this. I do think that that Emolgus is going to be doing Rage Powder here, so that way, so Hitmontop does not do a close combat against Snorlax. And I think Hitmontop kind of saw that coming. All right, so Gengar. Gengar's been coming in. Wild Charge, Oko, because of Belly Drum. Plus, I think, is it plus 6 or plus 5? Whenever when Snorlax gets intimidated, then the moment that Snorlax has Belly Drum, I think it's a plus 5, but it's still pretty scary. I'm gonna go with the safe estimate and just say plus 5. Now I think that attack is, I think it's now plus 4. I think a plus 4 or plus 5. But we're going to do a safe guesstimate, and we're going to say about a plus 4. But I think that Emolgus is going to try to distract Hitmontop. I think what Zico Dark is trying to do is he's trying to do a very slow progression of intimidations. So he's gonna do a fake out here. Ooh! Snorlax is not going. Oh ho ho! Snorlax barely lives that. Barely. All right, and Hydreigon is down and out. Wow! Nice try with Hydreigon. That was a very good strategy that Zico Dark had. Wasn't really good enough to knock out Snorlax, but it did make a dent. Will Extreme Speed knock out? Yes! This is probably a great day for Zico Dark. Zico Dark probably does not appreciate being knocked out by Snorlax. Alright. I'm sure Zico Dark does not appreciate his party being knocked out by... well, two of his party members being knocked out by Snorlax. So, there we go. No, Roxas kind of has to moderate his strategy a little bit, since he doesn't have the belly drum Snorlax. I don't know what else he has in store, but all we know is that this Jellicent has tricked him. I think that Ferrothorn and Dragonite are trying to finish off Amogus. Will Amogus switch or will Amogus stay around? Alright, Amogus is going to switch into Cofagrigus, predicting Dragonite to do Extreme Speed. But Dragonite does not do Extreme Speed, instead Zico Dark is me pulling in his Gyarados. Try to do a bit of some work here. Alright, to Gyro Ball. Nice. Sorry. Jellicent is going to be doing Ice Beam here. What is Cofagrigus going to do? Cofagrigus. Alright, Hitmontop. So, Cofagrigus is probably going to do something here. Calm Mind. Alright, this is a setup Cofagrigus. So this Cofagrigus probably has Calm Mind. Probably Shadow Ball. I'm not sure about Psychic. Maybe Psychic. Let's check the dex. On that, I think Cofagrigus can learn Psychic. Let's see. Yep, it can learn Psychic. What a deadly Pokemon. One of the few bulky ghost types. Fake Out. Wow. Ferrothorn is going to try to do Leech Seed here. The Shadow Ball. Ooh. That's going to hit a little hard. Alright. So, what's going to happen here? What is going to happen? Ferrothorn is going to switch into Gyarados. Alright. Hitmontop is going to go into Amogus. And Cofagrigus is going to knock out Hitmontop. Alright. I see Roxas zeroing in on Zico Dark right now. Petite. Okay. What an interesting name for a Dragonite. Okay. I think at this point Zico Dark is trying to do a little bit of some damage control right now. Gyarados may try to do a crunch, but Amogus may try to do Rage Powder. Dragonite is already kind of ahead of the game a little bit, so Dragonite's going to try to do Extreme Speed. And Amogus did faint, which means Gyarados, if it uses Crunch, it's going to successfully land on Cofagrigus. Cofagrigus is not going to really appreciate that that Crunch. But that Trick Room has been set before Cofagrigus fainted. Alright, Zico Dark is making a comeback. That was some pretty good damage control on the behalf of Zico Dark. Let's see. What are the remainder Pokemon here? Glaceon. Okay. Zico Dark has to be careful how he's going to run his Dragonite. He has to be really, really careful. So who's faster, Glaceon or Dragonite? I'm going to check that. All right, Glaceon's speed. All right, so Dragonite is going to switch into Ferrothorn. So Glaceon's speed is 65. Dragonite is 60-something. Fake out. Oh, no, wait. Dragonite's speed is 80. So Dragonite is faster, but I don't know if that Dragonite has superpower. If that Dragonite has superpower, then that Dragonite can handle Glaceon. But I don't know if that Dragonite is max speed, though. That's the problem. If Dragonite's not max speed, then that may give Glaceon a little bit of an edge. So Jellicent is going to come in, and Ferrothorn is going to be doing Protect. So Jellicent is probably going to be doing Trick Room here, so that way Roxas can have a bit more of an advantage in the match. So far, it's 3-3, and both opponents, the probabilities can go either way at this point. It's a 50-50. Whoever knocks out some Pokemon, or whoever loses balance in this match at this point, is going to lose the match. I think of this match almost like the circus, you know, like how you watch this, you know, like how you watch a guy tippy-toe on a little thin string. That's kind of what's happening in this match. Zico Dark and Roxas are kind of trying to tippy-toe on this string and not fall off. So there we go. Except one little twist. Zico Dark is trying to make Roxas fall off, and Roxas is trying to get Zico Dark to fall off. So both opponents want to knock each other out of the string, out of the string. And Roxas may have done it. He may have done it. Let's see what happens later in the match. Will Zico Dark make a comeback? This match is really intense. Even with Zico Dark having 2 more Pokemon, there is still a pretty good opportunity that there's a pretty good chance that the Zico Dark can still gain a little bit of an edge in this match. Now, here's another question. Will Gyarados will Roxas sack Jellicent, or will Roxas try to figure out a way to make Jellicent still live? So Roxas is going to let his Jellicent go. This is going to be a really, really tight match, and the probabilities are still 50-50 right now. All right. This has been a pretty close match, but I think it is time to do the probabilities. We have come this far, and the match did it for me. I was going to say 99.9% chance that Zico Dark was going to win, but the match did it for me, so I don't even have to do anything. Okay, on my part. Oh, man. Congratulations! And on that note, let's go ahead and sign off. This is the Roy Rogers YouTube channel. Well, I'm trying to find a spot here. This is the Roy Rogers YouTube channel. Don't forget to comment or subscribe to my channel. Like or dislike the content that you see here. And this is the Roy Rogers YouTube channel signing off. Fast, accurate, unbiased. Roy Rogers News.